The final nail in the coffin by King Charles. Prince Harry was removed from his final role at the last minute for disparaging the royal family. Imagine a Hollywood movie drama of betrayal and father-son showdown. King Charles took a move that could have ended the prince. Hello viewers. Welcome to Royal Revelations. Please don't forget to subscribe and click the notifications bell so you will get any news about the British royal family. Prince Harry's royal career that led to this drastic step, how his beloved prince came to clash so violently with his family. Get ready for a deep dive into tensions and power, struggles you made the world talk and changed house. Windsor forever. The rise and fall of Prince Harry. A quick summary: from royal darling to reluctant outsider, Prince Harry was once loved by everyone. He was the funny, loving son of Princess Diana and Prince Charles. He was a soldier and a prince with his playful personality. His relationship with the royal family has now changed dramatically. His departure from the royal family in early 2020 and its ripple effects. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle shocked everyone by leaving their royal roles. The move was referred to in the media as Meghan, which was seen by some as a betrayal and by others as a necessary step. Curiosity was piqued, but what prompted Harry to openly speak out against an institution he once defended, and why King Charles's own father decided to take the throne? Such a drastic step in was the last straw that broke the camel's back. Words became actions, a betrayal that shocked the royal family. Harry decided to share his story in interviews and memoirs. He wanted to tell the truth, but it was a memoir. The words put the family in a bad light. He spoke about his mental problems and accused the royal family of prejudice. Every statement he made increased tension. The royal family tried to maintain their usual attitude of never explaining and never complaining, but it wasn't long before they had to act. Charles' role in a father's dilemma and a monarch's decision. Being a father and king is difficult, and it gets even harder when your son criticizes the monarchy. King Charles had to act in to protect the image of the monarchy. His role demanded it.
Curiosity at its peak.
So, what role did King Charles decide to take away from Harry, and why was it this particular role that he had to take away from Harry? The final line in the sand marked the final withdrawal of the role. A symbolic cut or a necessary step. What the withdrawal of the final formal role means: King Charles stripped Harry of the role that represented his final connection in the royal family. Prince Harry lost both his military title and his patronage. It was a clear message that he could not have one foot in the palace and one in another country. Why was this role so important? The role was not just ceremonial. It was personal. Connection is a more deeply rooted part of Harry's life and instills a sense of duty and pride in many people. This is a sign that the monarchy is now serious about distancing itself from him and relieving him from this last duty, and it serves as much to protect the image of the royal family as it defines clear boundaries of royal responsibilities. Peak. Will this decision be the final word in this story, or just the beginning of another, even more explosive chapter? What this step means for the monarchy and the public. An era of accountability or a public spectacle for the monarchy. The final decision could be seen as an attempt to restore stability and confidence to followers by making an example of King Harry. Charles could be seen as a way to reaffirm the importance of loyalty and discretion and send a message to the public and the press that the monarchy can adapt, but without compromising its core values. To critics, the measure may seem harsh and calculated, but it is a public display of a future rebel royal. Is it about family, or maintaining control of a centuries-old institution in an era when public figures are scrutinized for transparency and honesty? The monarchy is fighting an uphill battle to stay relevant. Divided public reaction. Harry and Meghan's departure has been polarizing from the start. Some have praised their courage to forge their own path and spoken out against injustice. Others see their actions as selfish and detrimental to a respected institution in the demise of King Charles. This decision could affect public opinion in previously unimaginable ways, shaping future perceptions of the royal family, and curiosity will be running high. Does this final break between Harry and the royal family strengthen public support for the monarchy, or could it actually increase sympathy for Harry's side of the story? What next for Prince Harry? A new chapter in life, or a new battle outside the palace gates? This is a major turning point for Harry, whose ties with royal duties now seem to be severed. He has gone his own way. His media projects, street speaking, and charity work will be the focus of his life in the future. But he enters this new chapter with the weight of controversy on his shoulders. Will this be the end of his royal career? Revelation. If history has shown us anything, it is that Harry is someone who does not shy away from voicing his opinion. But will this action of King Charles silence him, or will it further spur him to share the objects and yet another in future interviews? Book's curiosity pique: is there a way for this father-son relationship to recover from such a public and painful discord? A lesson for us all. The cost of speaking up, the power and consequences of speaking the truth. There is something deeply relatable about Harry's story of speaking his truth, standing up for what you believe to be wrong, and the independence you must seek. The themes resonate with many of us, but his story is also a reminder of the potential costs that come with these decisions. How far should you go in speaking your truth, and when is it worth putting personal principles above family and